Hi, my name is David, and I had a great experience with Dr. Mohebi. I had a lot of problems with having thin out hair and bald spots, and so I decided finally, with the encouragement of my wife, to go ahead and decide to look into hair transplant. And I'm a kind of guy that does a lot of research. I look around to see who's the best, who's had the best results, and I did about a month of research of looking at all the websites out there and the doctors that are out there, and I talked to some friends who had also gone to Dr. Mohebi, and I looked at the results from my friends, and I decided that Dr. Mohebi is the best. I went to a consult from some other doctors, but it turned out that at the end, like I said, Dr. Mohebi was the best, and that's why I chose him. In coming to him, the procedure was very simple and easy. A lot of people were asking me afterwards, did it hurt? I'm like, it doesn't have, you don't even have any pain, because he gives you laughing gas and he does an injection to your scalp, to where some people say injection in your scalp. I'm like, again, you don't feel it. You might feel a little bit of a pinch. And it was a one-day procedure, and at the end of the day, I went home, and I think that I had medication for pain. I may have taken it maybe once, but that was it. There was no pain. The next day, I was able to take the bandage off, and they went ahead and cleaned it. And by Monday, I had my procedure on a Thursday. By Monday, I was back to work, and it's as though I had never undergone any procedure. There was no scars or anything of that nature, and I would highly recommend it to whoever wants to have the procedure done. What separates Dr. Mohebi as opposed to other surgeons is he has invented what's called the Mohebi implanter. Now, if anybody's done their homework, they know that what the doctors have to do is they have to take hair grafts from different parts of your head and transplant it to a different location. Now, in doing that transplant, it's important to make sure that the grafts are not damaged, and Dr. Mohebi has come up with a procedure to take the grafts out, and then he has his implanter that plants it back in. So if you're getting a hair transplant, and let's say you're getting somewhere about 2,500, and if the grafts are damaged and you lose 500 grafts, then in terms of the density of the hair, once you have the results, you're now losing 500, whereas with Dr. Mohebi, you might, maybe, I don't even know, I don't think it happens, but maybe you use one or two, but you get the full 2,500, so that's why your hair then comes out fuller, thicker, and nicer result. Also, one of the things that was important for me was that if I'm going to have a hair transplant, I didn't want to have it look like single plugs coming out so people can tell that you've had a hair transplant. And after getting my hair transplant, when I went to get a haircut, I knew that it was the best hair transplant I'd gotten, because people who cut hair get to see hair on a daily basis, and they know what is a hair transplant and what's natural. And what was amazing, the person that gave me a hair transplant said that, the haircut said that the way you should style your hair is to the side, because you've lost hair in the back of your head and you have hair in the front. I said, well, if you knew that I had a hair transplant, I didn't have hair up here either. And she was amazed about the result, and she said, it looks natural. I wouldn't be able to tell that you got a hair transplant. In fact, I have clients who come in who are having receding hairs, give me the doctor's name so I can refer other patients.